Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about how you can potentially save on your fast view hours a little bit more efficiently than you've done so far. Now, if you're still new to Midjourney or you're still on the basic plan, then there's a good chance that you don't actually know what relax mode is. And that's because you don't actually have access to relax mode. All of your generations are going to be fast generations. However, if you're on the standard plan or on the pro plan, then you suddenly get access to something that is called relax generations. And the beauty of this is that they are unlimited. That's right, they are unlimited. So technically you could just create all your images in relaxed mode and you would not use any of your fast generations at all. Now, I don't really want to go into too much detail on how fast mode and relaxed mode work behind the scenes, but basically, if you're using fast mode, then you get prioritized with all of your generations and they get generated fairly quickly. And if you're using relaxed mode, then you decide to sort of take a back seat and just wait. So in times of high demand, your relaxed mode generations will be considerably slower. And in times of low demand, your relaxed mode generations will be quicker, sometimes even as quick as a fast mode generation. Now, bear in mind, it is a dynamic queue. So from what I understand, the time it'll take to generate an image in relaxed mode is not necessarily always the same for everybody. So if you're an excessive user and you're using relaxed mode like a crazy person, like literally extremely extensively, then chances are that your generations will continuously get slower and slower and slower until the next monthly billing cycle starts. But for everyone else who's mostly just a normal user, who occasionally optimizes between fast mode and relaxed mode just in order to save time, I think for all of those people, the average waiting times will mostly always be the same. Well, maybe not 100% the same, but roughly in the same ballpark. Now, one of the problems with these optimizations is that you never really knew beforehand when would be the best time to actually use relaxed mode. So most of the time, while you're prompting, you don't necessarily always know whether it's efficient to use relaxed mode right now. You might switch to relaxed mode and then you'll notice, oh, this is taking a really long time, but you don't necessarily always know how long you'll have to wait on average. So very often you'll just switch to fast mode because it's quicker. And then as you're working, you don't really realize whether in the background, waiting times have actually reduced for relaxed time. And Midjourney doesn't really give you that information right out of the box. I mean, there is a status page where they show you the waiting times in that instant, like when you load the page, but they don't actually give you like a historical track record. So that's why I decided to build a little tool over the weekend, which you may have already seen on Matt Wolf's YouTube channel, or you may have also seen it in a few newsletters here and there throughout the last week. But I built a site called Midjourney Stats, and I'm just gonna stick around here. So what Midjourney Stats does is it basically tracks the average waiting times for various different Midjourney models, and it's meant to help you find out when it's most efficient to use relax mode and to conserve your fast hours. So right now there are 6 different models for which I have data, each one for fast and for relax mode. And they include version 5, Niji 5, version 4, the V4 upscaler, the Niji 4 model, as well as the Niji 4 upscaler. Now, for the most part, you can ignore the older ones, such as Niji 4 and version 4, because I actually don't think that they're being used all that much, which is why you'll see that in both cases, waiting times are below a second, literally below a second, both for fast and for relaxed mode. So if you're working with any of these older ones, then you could probably use relaxed mode all of the time. But where it gets interesting is on the newer ones, so version 5. If you're working on Midjourney version 5 or Niji 5 for some reason seems to be really, really bad. What you can see here is that we've got a teal colored line, which is for fast mode, which in most cases will still be quick and below a second. What you'll notice is that for relaxed mode, it's quite different. And right here, we see a full day, and we see how the waiting times basically fluctuate up and down, up and down. And this is actually a fairly good chart right now because the last few days have been up and down like roller coaster rides. And you can really see how the average times change. Now the site actually tracks the data every 2 minutes, but what you're seeing here is basically aggregated data where I'm only displaying sort of one particular value for every hour. But I've obviously got a lot more data available. The only problem is that this only launched last Sunday, sorry. So I don't actually have that much data yet. I don't even have a full week yet. So I can't actually make any predictions. What I can do right now, though, is, first of all, I've added a little feature that will allow you to set a time zone. So basically you set your time zone, and that will just make sure that this chart here displays this bottom axis in your time zone. So it's easier for you to read, how does this translate into where I am and my time of day. Now, just bear in mind that Midjourney is global. People are using this all over the planet. So just because you might be sleeping doesn't mean that others might not be using it. You'll usually see these spikes around the times when North America, Europe either wake up or they get home from work, like in the evening when they've got time to play around. That's when these usually tend to spike. But every now and then the pattern seems to change. And I think it's worth keeping an eye on this just in order to sort of figure out what is the best time for me to optimize with my fast to view hours. So what I've recently added to the top of the page are these 3 panels or cards, which basically just indicate for the top 3 models how long the current average waiting time is for, like, in this instant. So for example, in this case, we would say, all right, version 5 is a bit slow, but if you've got time, you might be able to work with relaxed mode and just wait for those to generate. But if you're going for Niji 5, to be honest, waiting 270 seconds, that's a pretty damn long time. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. And for version 4, I guess barely anyone's using it. So if you're not too picky on your model, you might as well just work with version 4. Now, obviously, as I collect more data over time, I will hopefully be able to make more accurate estimates and sort of try to predict when might be the best time for you to use relax mode, especially in your time zone. So I do kind of plan on setting up something that will allow you to set up like an alert function, and then you'll get like an email alert whenever it goes below a certain threshold. But again, I need to have a little bit more data in order to do that. And I'm also thinking about doing sort of a heat map that will show you sort of across a week, which days of the week on average and what times are usually the best times to use relax mode. But that's something that I still need to figure out and wait as the data comes in. If you guys have any other ideas that just come to mind, please head on over here in the top right corner, feature request, enter your email, enter your message, your feedback, your idea, and just send it to me, and I will be able to read it, and I'll see what I can add into Midjourney stats. Again, this is really just was a weekend project, putting it out there for everyone to test, try, and see whether it's useful. And if people do find it useful, then I'll probably continue building this and add more features over time. So that's it for this week. Next week, I'm going to be on holiday, so I'm not 100% sure whether I'll have a video available for you guys, but if I do, I guess you'll see it. All right, guys, take care and keep on learning.